Now, I'm leading in the polls right now in a competitive primary. We are candidate rich in this race. But I know you will hear from John Cornyn that I am too progressive for Texas, that my plans are going to be too ambitious and too bold. But I want you to know that he's going to tell you that with the intention of scaring you away from what's possible. Because while he may believe in the power of the ultra-wealthy and well-connected, I believe in the power of us. And I don't think the things that we want as Texas families is asking too much. I don't think it's too much that as a country we begin to judge our economy not only by how well big corporations are doing, but by how well ordinary people are doing. And I don't think it's too much to ask that in the richest nation in the whole world, that we all be able to go to the doctor when we are sick and have the highest quality health care when we need it. And I don't think it's too much to ask that we join every single other industrialized nation on the planet, including some of the poorest, Afghanistan, Vietnam, and Somalia, and start offering mothers paid maternity leave. Yeah. And I definitely don't think it's too much to ask that we leave it up to women instead of politicians to decide when they are ready to make a family. And I don't think it's too much to ask that it be Texas, as the nation's second largest economy with our wind and solar potential, that lead our nation's transition into a green energy future that creates millions of good jobs and leaves a healthy planet for our children. But we all know that there are people that don't believe in the power of us, that they only want a government that belongs to and serves their interests. And they know that if they lose Texas in 2020, it's game over for the Republican Party nationally. That's right. But because they know that in this race, I want us to prepare ourselves for the dirty tricks that they will play in our state in 2020. Whatever we saw play out in Georgia against Democratic and black voters, I think will just be the tip of the iceberg of what we see happen here in our state in 2020. And they're also going to play the politics of hate in this state. They're going to try and pit us against one another, to try and make us believe that we don't share the same interests as black, brown, and white Americans, as immigrant and American born, as LGBTQ and straight. And they're going to do that to distract us from their own failures, their own raw ambition that has cared more about holding on to power than our needs and our families. But you all know better than probably most people in this state, because you are in Tarrant County that went blue in 2018, that something is happening in Texas. And that this time, I don't think they're going to be able to veer us off course. I don't think they're going to be able to stop us from coming together to build a government that understands that their success lies in our success. So when you hear from my opponent that our campaign's plans are too ambitious and too bold, I just ask that you tell them that in Texas, we dream big because we are big. Yeah! And that we are going to elect people that fight for us, that know what we go through, and stand up for the things that we need in this country. And that I think we have a very special message to send as progressives here in Texas in 2020. And not just in my race to John Cornyn, but all the way up to the White House and to all of Trump's supporters that want to take us backwards as a country and cling to the past. Well, we can tell them that they can have it, but the future is going to belong to all of us.